video is going to be video compression. Because if we're not able to compress it, we're not going to be able to stream anything.
Hi, and welcome to Live Streaming Basics. In this presentation, we're going to cover a high-level overview.
All right, so again, back to compression. Compression is absolutely necessary in order to send video over the internet. Typically, uncompressed video standard quality would far exceed the internet capabilities of most all internet services. But definitely, it's going to be pretty important for video files to be compressed down to a manageable size to be sent over the internet. Many formats are used for video that is sent over the internet. Some proprietary and some standard. The most popular encoding methods are MPEG in its various forms. But we'll start with JPEG standard. JPEG is typically for still images, and it stands for the Joint Photographic Experts Group, which was developed by photographic experts. And everybody should have familiarity with the extension JPG. And this is the standard for compressing continuous tone still pictures. And they're compressed using a very complex algorithm that allows up to 20:1 compression ratio. There's a pretty extensive video on how the compression works, but the algorithm is ridiculous, so I decided not to waste you guys' time with that one. But on the receiving end, the algorithm is performed in reverse to decompress the image. And that's just a simple diagram of just how it basically works. But the MPEG is the Motion Picture Experts Group. Is also another group of experts. Basically, they form the standards for video compression. There's actually more than one MPEG standard, MPEG 1, 2, and 4. And say it again?
No, 3.
Nah, I didn't see anything about 3. But and then this is the relative timeline of when those standards were created. But there's a couple different options as far as, so it's similar to the stored audio. So you can stream stored media, or you can also stream live broadcast. The most common example of streaming media that is already stored in files is watching video over the internet, like video on demand. Like if you guys have Time Warner or DirecTV, many of those companies offer like on demand, and that's a type of streaming stored media, because those movies and shows are already on their server, and they just provide it to you through your television. And here's some other examples: iTunes, Amazon Instant Video, Blockbuster on Demand, Netflix, Hulu. I'm sure all of you guys have heard of all of those. And also streaming live media is another big thing. Like GoToMeeting, you might do Google Hangouts, anything like that, where you're talking face to face. Those are examples of streaming live media, because that is video. And also there's applications on the phone. Anybody got iPhone, use FaceTime. There's an Android app called Tango that you can use to do live video feeds. There's a lot of options out there, and I'm sure that number is going to grow. And this is just a basic diagram of what a typical live video streaming is. Basically, starting from over here, where the show or the camera or whatever you got going on goes to a video switcher to the encoder, which encodes and compresses the video, and then it basically broadcasts through the internet to the users. Pretty simple concept, except we're going to skip all the complex stuff. But today, people and companies of all sizes stream live audio and video. Live streaming is used online, and has a great presence for major television networks. So a lot of television networks, even that are not like on HBO or anything like that, have an on-demand or an internet version where you can go and watch your shows. If anybody watch the Olympics when it comes on CBS, or NBC has a whole website where you can go and watch all the events. So many major networks and companies are taking advantage of these kind of technologies. Video conferencing, like we said, with GoToMeeting and other business conferencing software is another great video live streaming meeting example. All right, I'm going to turn it over to Justin. He's going to talk a little bit about content.